did the Michael Jackson talking about fuck them other niggas because I was like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Right.
Whichever one, I don't know who did it, but you going look. Don't let me run into you because we gotta have a conversation. I didn't like it
for real.
But no,
that's crazy. Hey, real quick though.
There we go. Just like that, back baby.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, sir?
Yaquiz, man.
Yaquiz, baby. Hell yeah. Hey, Yaquiz. Yaquiz. I don't need to say nothing else. Man, I apologize for the wait, my boy.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Woo.
I appreciate you having me here, man.
Yeah, for sure. So hold on, man. Before we get into the intro, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna play some music. Ooh, I'm already getting mentioned and shit. Shout out to Sav Dangerous. He just mentioned. All right.
Sav?
Yep.
Hey, what's happening, Sav?
What up, Sav? So boom, here we go. I just met this cat not too long ago. All right. He has been here for an hour and a half helping me set up. I thought he was just a music engineer. This dude really do be making magic. We don't call him Houdini for nothing. I just gave you the name, but it's okay. He does audio visuals. He is a part of the radio station. I'm gonna let him get into that. Audios, the visuals, the checking the X's where the sound's crossing, you know what I mean? Turn that snare down, turn that bass up, all that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to make some noise for Houdini, y'all.
What's happening?
Yeah. Thanks for doing this, man. Thank you for the wait, for sure. Shit, man. I want to dive right into it because we talked about a lot of shit on camera or off camera, and I be trash at that shit. So, because I always talk about the good shit before it's time. YouTube, you know, to record and shit.
It's all good.
So, another thing, I'm gonna give a special shout out to the homegirl Jalen too for even just putting me on and shit. So thank you for that.
That's right.
How y'all get connected?
That's how you found out about me.
That's how I found out about you through word of mouth. And that's
what's up. You
know, depending on the context of that conversation, which was a good one.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yo, you need to have dude on here." So, and now we here. Okay. So, how'd y'all get connected?
Shout out Jalen. Well, way back when there was a time where I just knew that Jalen was an artist here in the community, and she was doing her thing, and she got nominated for a Red Light District Show Award, and I was actually on a podcast called Red Light District Show.
Hey, shout out to them. Yeah, I did them.
Red
I did
Light
them.
District Show, okay.
See y'all.
Right. So I was one of the original members with my boy Brian. I don't know if you know B. Williams, but he's a local independent movie maker, and he brought me along for that ride. So we was on that ride for about 3 years, you know, and before podcasts were really popping like that out in this area, we were like one of the first podcasts, and it just kind of exploded, you know. So that's why I came across Jalen.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. It's interesting that you said that because there's a ton of podcasts now. I've had mine for about almost 9 years now.
Really?
I had mine since before it was cool. So
that's what's up.
How do you feel now that everybody got one?
I don't feel any indifferent. You know, a lot of people are very opinionated and they have their different viewpoints on certain things. And it's good to see that people are expressing themselves in that kind of way, you know, because that's a creativity in itself, you know, having to formulate different questions and different things like that for the different guests that they have on there. It's like everybody does a little bit of homework on these artists and these creators and these creators and different things like that. So, I mean, it's a good thing because, you know, you're finding out about different diamonds in the rough, you know, that are just out there everywhere.
Then you sound like you've been around for a while. Like, for real, that shit, for real. So, like, the questions that I ask are, how do I say it? The questions that I normally ask are questions that I've experienced myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I asked that question because surprisingly, you know, everybody likes to be, oh, I was on that shit way before it was even tight. You know, everybody else don't matter because I did it first. Nah, sorry, I'm not that type. Like, if I'm in the club, come party with me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. For real, that's kind of how I feel about it. You know, it's definitely some pioneers, and not to discredit them or anything like that, but you know,
they got to scoot over just a little bit.
They have to scoot over just a little bit. They got to scoot over.
I'm trying to get in the car.
Hey, this is a big wave. You know what I'm saying? This is a big wave. So, hey, come on. You know, and some people, this is their revenue stream. You know, this is how they made. This is how they made it. So, you know, I give it to them. You know, for putting in the hours and the dedication to it.
Straight up, I'm like trying. Shit.
I don't feel any indifferent, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of those individuals either, just to be like, oh, I was one of the ones to do it first. You know, it's just, it was a great experience, and it was good to be able to do that and be around a lot of different artists that are good, that are right here in Ventura County, you know?
Now that is one thing that I learned in the most beautiful way. I'm from the 714. All right, I've never been past LA until I came out here. The fucking X Games was out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all got a beautiful support system out here. The 805, like I've said it once, I'll say it again. When it comes to the support, I feel like it's unmatched. You know what I mean? Like, sorry LA, you know what I mean? Sorry Orange County. Yeah, y'all band together, but I feel like the biggest difference is that you can come out here and know somebody for a half an hour, and if it is what it is, they're on your show the next day. Right. Compared to like everywhere else or some places where it's like, oh, you do that shit too? All right, for sure. I'ma fuck with you. All talk, you know what I mean? Because they low key like, nah, that's my competitor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why compete when y'all can shine together? You feel me?
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
Just saying. Shit. I'm a drink to that. That was a bar.
I heard that. In some instances, you know, it's definitely some competition this way.
Oh, yeah, it's always
in various ways. You know what I mean? So that's just some individual's viewpoint, you know. And then in other ways, it's definitely a real sense of community, you know, and where artists and they're developing these collectives and different things like that where artists can just shine. You know what I mean? And it draws out the people, so it's very organic.
Yeah.
You know, it draws out the good food and the food trucks.
Like in business, shout out to y'all. See y'all.
Yeah, straight up. So it's a good thing to see, you know, and there is a good sense of community here. There is a good sense of community. There's a lot of good people that are in the community that are willing to help, that are willing to go to the local shows, that are willing to shop at the mom and pop shops, that are willing to do those things
for real
to support the community, you know. So yeah,
the Haven, shout out to the Haven. Shit,
I haven't been able to get by there yet, but
hey man, look, hey, they get busy over there.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And again, like just even just as black folks, just this is us and this is what it is. I just found out the Haven was black owned.
What?
Yeah, it's black owned. I see. I've been watching the owner put work in. I'm thinking like that's not the owner because he working. You know what I mean? Like we so conditioned to think that if you own it, you ain't own it. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to be on the job site. I own this shit. You go do it.
There's another owner operator that I know that has a good food spot, Cajun Country Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jace. You know what I mean? And they throw down. You know what I'm saying? There's Cajun Southern food. So, bro, be ready for a nap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yup. That itis? Hell yeah. Because I got Southern roots for sure. Yeah. Where your roots from?
My roots? So, you know, my peoples is pretty much from like the Midwest and the South. You know what I mean? And
okay,
my folks came out this way. And then, so, you know, I have origins like the South and Cali. So, you know, and the Midwest. So I feel like that's like the best combination, really.
Hell yeah. Hey, real quick though, so do me a small favor because I want everybody to hear you. You talking in the mic, but your voice is softer than mine, so I'm not gonna turn it up on here.
For sure.
But if you can push, we're gonna take you to like a 3. And I think that'll do us some justice because you talking some shit right now, and I like what I'm hearing, but I want them to like what they hearing. You feel me?
All right, for sure. Yeah,
Boom. See, we in there.
Yeah.
We in that bitch. You know what I'm
We in the
talking
building.
about? Sound engineers in this bitch.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. So let's get to that. All right. So I asked you about the roots. You got, because my roots is Texas and Louisiana.
Okay.
And I got some folks right now in ATL. So
That's the business.
back to the beginning. Producing, at least I could be wrong, but I think producing and engineering, they're different in the same way. I really don't know how to explain it. What got you into like engineering? Because engineering is just, to me, is detailed producing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like when you produce, it's like put that there, put this here. You know what I mean? But when you're engineering, it's like, okay, yes, do that, but let's get intricate and let's get detailed. You feel me? Like let's fine tune it. So what got you into the engineering aspect?
What got me into the engineering aspect, there was a time where DJing was heavy, and so
Like scratching.
Yeah. So I was looking at what DJs were doing. There was only a small group of DJs that were looping vocals over other instrumentals. You know what I mean? So once I started hearing these acapellas going over other instrumentals, it was like that showed me about putting together music and finding music and harmonies and different things like that. And so that's what kind of got me very interested in the engineering aspect, because it's just not about the music. It's sometimes, where the lyrics and how they're placed and how they're designed when it meets up with the beat, that can create a whole nother experience in itself. So when I was coming up going to house parties and hearing these one of a kind, one time ever remixes right there on the spot, it just kind of clicked something in me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I was always like the young cat out the bunch. You know what I'm saying? So I was always just in the corner chilling. You know what I'm saying? So, and listening to, again, these remixes and stuff like that, and just thought, man, it'd be cool one day to be able to put together my own music,
So check this out, man, real quick though. This is what fucked me up. I might have been like what, 10, 11, maybe even 12, middle school times, right? So Bow Wow had just came out, you know what I mean? And he had one of the hardest beats to me, Hair Nappy, But I'm Happy, Pocket Full of Dough, you know what I mean? That beat was fucking sick, okay?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, imagine that. Imagine the bars over next episode.
Well, that's what I mean. Like a combination like that, where it's almost just about the same tempo, has that same bounce
BPMs,
to it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I mean. And see, nowadays it's commonized, because everything's digital, and with AI being able to take apart records.
Hey, real quick stuff, though, I'm sorry. I might be a low-key hater, but I'm sorry. Hey, I love the AI. I love what it's doing.
Okay.
we're gonna go off the rails a little bit. I swear I didn't mean to cut you off. We're gonna get right back to it.
Good.
I love the AI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love the little fucking, I love the Wi-Fi DJs. This shit's fire.
Okay.
But I gotta hate a little bit. You know what I mean? Shit, I gotta hate just a little bit. Because that's cheat code shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
it's
shit
a
fucking
pure
works.
cheat code. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, too, I don't think it's hating. It's just a little disrespectful. I don't want to hear.
Oh, you're talking about to the game in general?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't want to hear Elvis do a Tupac track.
Word.
I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, that shit's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, because I pay homage to respect in each of their crafts in the genre that is placed in, where it's at.
Genre. That was
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's almost low key kind of disrespectful sometimes when, doing that kind of thing. If I'm at a function or something like that, and that's what I mean, I'm hearing other soul tracks or rap tracks over
like
other
a trap
rap
beat.
instrumentals. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can understand that. Bro.
Because look, I'll tell you what.
That's
when
when
they did the Michael Jackson talking about fuck them other niggas, because I was like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Right.
Whichever one, I don't know who did it, but you going look. Don't let me run into you because we gotta have a conversation. I didn't like it
for real.
but no, I say all that to say, right? Somebody, as far as like the bow wow over the next episode beat, somebody did it.
Really?
And that right there let me know that I wasn't fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then that's a big part of the reason why I created all of this.
Right. Well,
You know
once
what
the
I mean?
idea is out there, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's sometimes what's fortunate and unfortunate about ideas, you know what I mean, that you come up with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like right now, the hottest in the game that's doing exactly what we're speaking about.
Yeah.
He goes by J Beats. If you haven't checked him out, this dude has my full cosign. This dude is crazy. As far as like, it's almost disrespectful to call them mashups.
Huh. So like what is it that he's actually doing, J Beats?
Okay, so pretty much like what I said, right? It's you
Just
take
like
the Bow Wow lyrics and you put them on the and you put it on the next episode beat.
Okay.
But what he's doing is let's say like he'll take a Chris Brown track,
right,
and he'll put it on a okay, this is a perfect example. He did Take You Down.
Mm-hmm.
He did Take You Down. I wanna take you down. Pause, motherfuckers. Don't get the shit twisted. I'm not singing it to him, motherfuckers. You know, 2023, all that shit.
Right, man.
So,
I'm a grown motherfucker.
right,
Fuck all
shit.
That shit ain't. Yeah, I mean.
So he took the lyrics and he took the Cater to You beat, Destiny's Child.
Okay.
But he didn't just put them together. He engineered it into his own sound. Like he put a bridge in that shit, and it was
really,
the dude is fucking nuts. That's just one song.
right.
He's done like he does a lot of shit with SZA. You know what I mean?
I'll say
Jodeci,
this on the side of producing, don't get it twisted. Find the chords, you know, to your favorite songs and different things like that, because it's just gonna make you a better producer, you know, beat maker, producer, whatever you want to call it. So there's some people that just stick to beat making purely. They don't produce it to where it's mixed down or anything like that. So no discredit to y'all, but still, if you're making music and different things like that, learn the chords. Yeah, it's good to do that, but again, like, don't take too much away from the original artist. Or if you're going to do it with something with the original artist, keep that lick the way it is.
Right.
Maybe change the instrument, that's understandable, but keep that the way it is. You know what I mean? Don't mess too much with the MIDI files and all that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fucking Jay Lynn, yo.
Somebody could be hot. Somebody could be hot, but again, bro, this is not your music. You know what I'm saying? Because
Word.
you just rearranging the MIDI file that you done stripped and X, Y, and Z, and you know what I'm saying? And not to take nothing away from J Beats at all, not to take nothing away from him, but you know, it's just a certain point and fine line to where, you know, you show respect to the craft.
Big time. Dude, I promise you. I'm going to play some of his shit when we're done with this, and you're
sure.
going to be like, yo, okay. he's got something.
Okay.
Because it pays homage to whoever
That's the
you know what I mean?
No,
like
that's the business.
It's
that's
crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Cause I've heard a bunch of math. You know how it go when you go to look up an artist and you go on YouTube and you type some shit in and it's some fucking whack ass mashup with fucking. Then they even mash up the music videos. And you got one song with the wrong music video playing. You know what I'm talking about? I can't, man, like that shit. Nah, but this dude, I promise you, like I promise you. So, but what piqued my interest, and it keeps tripping me out because you answer questions before I ask them.
I don't. My bad, man.
No. I love that because what that says to me is that we on the same level. We on the same frequency.
It's that
you know
frequency.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be.
And I blame Jay Lynn for that. For real, she hasn't really. There's maybe been like she's mentioned like 20 people to me, but she's only said like one other person. Come have him on your podcast, and you're here now.
Wow.
So the real shit. I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up.
That's what's up.
But I don't even remember the question. I was gonna ask you what, like, in your opinion and fact, what is the difference between producing and engineering? But you fucking killed that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you killed that shit.
But then there's another aspect. I'll go into the other aspect of producing a record. You know, sometimes there are ears in the room, and those ears are the executive producers of a record. And what those secondary ears are listening out for are the things that you're not hearing, being kind of like first person, kind of being in first person.
Got it.
They're
Yeah.
your third person, you know what I mean, perspective. You know, so it's a lot of executive producers that have a fine ear that are keyed in on certain elements that will make a record shine. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a lot that goes into a record. I know that there's a lot of successful folks that have now made it out of the bedroom into those bigger studios and into those bigger situations, you know, but however, sometimes find those executive producers that can take your records to the next level.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Those people are definitely important. And I've also been in a space to where I've been those ears for other people.
Word.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, check this out. I got something for you, yo. So, producers, engineers, the masters, all right?
Okay.
Who are you trusting with your stems? Dr. Dre or Kanye West?
If I'm working with you, I'm going to take the session with me. You know?
Yeah, talk that shit. Talk that shit.
I'm going to take the session with me.
I don't
but
care who you are. Give me my damn
you can keep
stems.
the master session. We going to keep it at, you know, it's both of ours, but it's at your house. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how that go. Yeah, I mean, for real.
Hell yeah, I fuck with that shit. Okay, so kind of the same question, but with a crazy twist on it, right?
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
so real quick though, check it out. I don't even know which way to put it. I'll just do it vice versa, all right? You on the phone with Dre. Kanye calling on the other line. Are you clicking over or no?
Yeah, it's gonna end up being a conference call. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay, see?
And I'm gonna turn this into some revenue. You know what
Hell
I'm saying? 'Cause
yeah.
I'm gonna end up getting a session out of it somehow.
Yep, you winning for sure. See, Jalen, this is your fault, Jalen. All right, this is your fault. You gonna fuck around and see us at the Haven just on some kicky shit.
For real. Enjoy some brunch or something like that.
Word. And you know what? Matter of fact, so I kind of been skipping it on past episodes, but I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
So what I like to do, and you know, I love to pay homage. We've already done that. We spoke about that.
Wow.
What I like to do is show love. My heart is so big that I gotta show love. This is your episode, Houdini. This is your episode.
Appreciate it.
And I've already pronounced it two different ways. Is it Houdini or is it Houdini?
It's Houdini.
Houdini. All right,
Yeah,
cool. Because I
it's
saw the
Houdini.
H-U-E, and it was like, that's like Hugh. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So I mean, there's
wanna
a
get
lot
it
that
right.
goes into it, you know. But it's Houdini.
Houdini.
Yeah,
All right, for sure.
and,
So no more
You know,
Houdini.
you know, don't get it wrong. Pronounce it Hugh, who, you know, because it's still all the same.
Yeah, niggas gonna know who they
Yeah.
talking about. You know what I mean? But so I do. This is your episode.
Right.
But I do, you know, my heart is so big. I love to just show love and spread love. I have an honorary shout out of the pod, and today's honorary shout out, we just gonna go ahead and make that shit happen, yo. Jalen, thank you for
That's
this,
right.
for real. You the honorary shout out of the pod. You know, can't wait to have you back on and send me some music, shit.
Yeah,
And then,
Jalen got some
also
production.
though, real quick though, we're gonna so this is, I tried to make this as independent as possible because I really am. Besides, like my lady helping me with visuals and shit, this is
Right.
us.
I heard
There's
that.
there's no cash cow behind it. There's no ain't no industry plant. Everybody that you see on this table, well, just about, at least when it comes to the merch, is all independent. You feel
Okay,
me?
that's
I
what's
mean,
up.
except for the angel hat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, quiz. We got Chai Cali Cuts. He's out here in he's in Oxnard too, right? I want to say he's
I
in
believe
Oxnard.
so. I believe I've heard of that cat.
Yeah, he's out. He's
Shaq
local.
Cali
He's a
Cats.
barber.
Uh-huh.
Check him out. We got Funko Cholos. I see you, Funko Cholos. What's up, fool? What's up? You know what I'm saying? You're stuck with me, homie. And then Yaquiz, Young Boss Life. If you ain't got you a T-shirt, I guess you just ain't bossed up enough. Nah, I'm just playing. I be giving shit out for free. You know, like Nip, it's my hero. Yaquiz. Biggie, gotta show love to the East Coast, and gotta show love to one of my fallen soldiers, Big Ed Dog. Hey, you ain't gone. You ain't went nowhere. You just looking down on us. That's all. And then of course got the homie Soldier. You know what I'm saying? That's right. The homies ain't never going nowhere.
I heard
you know
that.
What I mean? My heart too big. I gotta spread love.
I hear that.
But
I always gotta send your shout outs to your loved ones.
Yeah,
you know
word, man.
Yeah.
Shit, they ain't finna. Y'all might have forgotten, not me. Drink
That's
that
right.
shit.
For sure that.
Okay, so when it comes to the engineering, what is like a pet peeve? Because I'm only asking because I know mine. So what is like an engineering pet peeve to you?
Engineering pet peeve.
That was a different one right there.
I really don't really have one. I'll say because even sometimes when you get a certain track or a certain stem and it's not maybe everything that it needs to be, you can definitely get it there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get a track that's maybe significantly lower, too much high end, not enough low end, you can definitely work around that, and always still make magic happen. You know what I mean?
Okay, fuck. See, you're good. I should have asked it a different way because okay, so like what I meant, fuck, that was fucking. Okay, so there are songs that I love.
Right.
That from the biggest artists. There's songs that I love.
Okay.
Like perfect example. Nipsey is my favorite artist of all time.
Oh yeah.
And this was before he died because I had some motherfuckers come up to me and they hurt me in my heart talking about you only like Cuz because he's gone. Nigga, don't play with me like that. Okay.
Right.
One of my favorite songs by him is called Summertime in That Cutlass.
Okay.
They should have let me engineer that shit. Because I know you heard me keep talking about the snare because when I can't stand when I have headphones on or I play it in the car and the snare just hits too hard, that shit be hurting my ears.
That's wild that you even just mentioned that because maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, I was just in the studio session.
And the homies, y'all saw what he said there 2-3 years ago, homie.
Studio session, and I was telling that to an artist. I was like, there's something wrong. There's something going on with this snare that's just a little off.
It hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
yeah,
that shit hurt.
But see, in essence, I went back, lowered the snare in the instrumental, peeped out what it was, and went from there. But at the same time, I thought to myself, it's already an instrumental. So I went in and did some things to the high end and was able to blend the snare. So now on every rhyming word, it makes the vocal pop. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I was just saying.
Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like a double up almost.
Yeah, it's like a double up. You know what I'm saying? So on these particular vocals on the hook, it just makes it pop. Like it makes it pop with a different kind of essence.
Yeah, that's
you know
tight.
Yeah. So
it didn't work for Summertime in That Cutlass. Because look, he go, Summertime in That Cutlass. And then it's quiet. And then and it's like, oh, shit. Like, all right. Damn,
right.
Turn that shit down. Soften it or something.
Right. I hear that, man. But see, that's exactly what I was saying. And, about sometimes just being able to make the magic happen and be able to work around something, and understanding your craft, right? Understanding your craft and knowing engineering and where you just want certain things to sit in a beat, or if I hear a lot of music now to where a lot of the vocals just sit on top, and it's not like it's like blended, everybody, and that has to go with the instant gratification. Not to say that the song ain't going, because some people is raking in some real deal numbers on their music. But at the same time, take the time to get the right people around you, or, YouTube University is out there. But still,
Holy
don't take away
shit,
from the
my
people.
nigga. I swear I was the only one that said that shit.
But don't take away from the people that have put in the blood, sweat, and tears, going to school, you know, honing in on their craft, putting in the years, even the people that haven't gone to school, but, you know, have already been putting the practical with the theory, you know what I'm saying, and working in these studios and stuff like that, putting the time in. So, yeah, there's ways of going about it. If you want your records to have that and to have that shine, send it off. Don't just send it to the AI mastering.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Send it off. You know, get a couple opinions. You know, just don't. And at that, every good producer and engineer, they got a producer and engineer. Don't let the game fool you. You know, so yeah.
Okay, so I swear you keep fucking me up, dude, and I love it because I was just like this. I was about to ask you. Would you, let's say somebody's it's kind of this question can go either way because I know my answer to the question already. Would you take that person that, you know, went to school and learned it with the book and this and that and, you know what I mean, has all the book knowledge compared to the person that has the 10,000 hours?
I wouldn't take one over the other. Because they both got something to bring to the table. You know? I wouldn't try to shortchange or limit myself. Like, I've had in-house musicians myself. And one cat, he comes from a rock background. The other cat, he comes from an 80s pop, you know, metal hair swinging, heavy metal hair swinging background. So, and we made like, they call it now 8-bit tracks, where it's like almost like where it's almost like a game, like Nintendo tracks. You know what I'm saying? But with real instruments, like Gorillaz. If you've ever heard of Gorillaz,
legends.
So
legends.
Some of their music is considered like 8-bit. You know what I'm saying? So where it's like bass, few synthesized sounds, guitar. You know, I'll say a real drum kit in some instances. Yeah, I mean, it just matters how you're creating. You know what I mean?
Damn, yo. So remember when I was telling you about, for me, when it comes to engineering, I need to be able to hear everything. I need to be able to hear where that sound is going, how far that sound is going, which sound actually surrounds you. Shit, in this case, less is more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, less is fucking more. Damn.
That's true. I mean, again, it just depends on what it is what kind of sounds you're going after. You know, and that's the elements you bring in. That's the people you bring in. And you just build from there. You know, and once that starts to happen, less is more. But then you start to harness this energy to where less can sound like, more can sound like less.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm listening.
More can sound like less.
Reverse engineering.
He's a fucking
engineer, y'all.
It just matters how you place certain things in a track. You know, you could take a nice vocal sample track, you know, from someone in the session. Then you can lay that with some strings, then underlay that with a flute, and then blend it. It's gonna sound like one instrument. You know, so you can make more sound like less as well. So less is more, but you can always make more sound like less.
Yeah, we are definitely in a whole nother ballgame. That part, I'm not familiar with that part.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because me,
it's
like, for me, it what? Okay, just give me a drum, just give me a guitar.
That's right.
Give me a piano, and give me either a snap and or a snare, and I'll give you a track.
Okay, I heard that.
You know what I mean? But fuck, yo. Oh, like. Okay. My favorite instrument is the horn. What's your favorite instrument? It's too many, yo.
Yeah, there's too many.
There's too many, yo.
There's too many.
Harmonica, banjo, trumpet, bass, piano, organ. You know what I mean?
It's endless.
Hi-hats, you know?
starting out from being a percussionist, you start out
It's the
learning
African
a
roots
whole
in you.
bunch. Right. You start out learning a whole bunch of instruments. But this is just pertaining to the rhythm section. You see what I'm saying? So you got congas, bongos, toms, maracas.
Talk that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So even just in the rhythmic session, you learn a whole array of different instruments. So trying to just pick one instrument when so many instruments do so many great things.
Yeah. And
to bring
like you
together
said, when
harmonies.
you blend them.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What
To
the
bring
fuck?
together harmonies, you know, to me it's not one instrument over the other either. You know, because I like claps just as much as I like snares.
Yeah.
I like kick drums just as much as I like cowbells. You know, the digital
This
synth
nigga
cowbell.
dope.
You know,
This nigga dope.
I like hi-hats.
Shit,
just
making
like I
me feel
cymbals.
like I got all the wrong answers. Shit, this nigga dope,
Nah,
yo.
you good, man. You good.
This is not for real. I mean this shit. That's fire. Because
Appreciate it.
so for me,
Uh-huh.
I talk a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? I talk a lot of shit. But I talk a lot of good shit. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
And when you talk or when you speak to somebody, you better know what the fuck you're talking about. Which is why I talk so much. But fuck.
Yeah, that's not
Even
really,
better than talking?
That's not really talking shit. That's chets right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even better than talking, I love to listen. And you saying all the right shit.
Right, right.
Are you media trained? Are you media trained? Shoot.
Maybe.
Fucking Houdini, man. We're just magic around here. Fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
I had 2 little sips of this shit. By the way, yeah, Quiz, for those that know me, know I don't really be drinking this shit. I love my dark liquor, but Busta Rhymes gave a beautiful speech at the BET Awards.
Pass the Cavassier.
We gonna pass the Cavassier. You
That's
know what I
right.
mean? So all you little 20-year-olds, y'all might not know, but
And if you have some Cavassier, don't leave it out. Put it in the freezer.
please,
Put it in the freezer at least 2 hours.
because if you
Please.
drink this shit hot, it tastes like 91 Chevron gas.
Right. It's high octane for sure. And you're going to get there and you're going to be like, how did I get here?
Word. So, this nigga, where the fuck you been at? I've been out here
Yeah,
for
you
4-5 years.
I stay in my lane, brother. You know, I'm out here, but I stay in my
Fucking
lane,
see,
brother.
the more you talk, the more I love you. What I tell you, I'll be in the house hearing
That's
about
right.
shit,
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
I like what I hear, pull up to the pod.
I heard it.
Fuck you, man. I forgot my damn question. It was a good one. Oh yeah. I got it. Okay, so vices. We all have our vices.
Okay.
Some people like to drink. Some people like to smoke. As far as, I don't even want to say creative crutch, because it's only a crutch if you abuse it and you feel that you need it to create.
True.
So I will say support system or maybe like a boost. What is your
Okay.
vice that gives you that creative boost?
Well, with my creative process, it's not even really that it gives it a boost because it's always been there. I mean, I've definitely explored music a lot more, cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say
1,000.
that, but the creative mind has always been there. So I don't want to give too much to anything that's exterior in that kind of nature.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's something that I like to do and I like to partake in, Chief. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it has definitely helped me explore. You know what I'm saying? And help me understand certain sounds and
That's what I was waiting for.
bring the connection from my, from the creative side into the realm of it's on the track. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what I was waiting for. Because when you pay attention to a certain artist and you're like a real big fan of that artist, you can kind of tell.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because then they start writer's block is a real thing.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And
You're not a real creator if you ain't.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't went through writer's block, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But
so
because I go through it all the time. Like I had it last night. Like when so you know, matter of fact, hey, shout out to Spotlight Sundays in LA off of Wall Street. Thanks for having me. The shit was dope.
That's right.
I had writer's block for 2 seconds. But when I was on stage, it felt like 30 seconds. You know? I say all that to say, when you feel that you need that vice to create, it might be time to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then
it's a tolerance thing, really. You know what I'm saying? So once you reach a certain tolerance level with, you know, I know with trees and with drink, you know what I'm saying? So just chill out for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? You know, curb that appetite a little bit.
Word. Go
you know
fast.
Yeah, fast.
Go listen to them frequencies.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Realign your chakra system. You know, all
so you're
these
into all that.
Things. Yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a heavy spiritual person. And,
Word up.
And believer in a higher power and different things like that. And, you know, we're all on this plane for a reason. You know, we need to be encouraging each other to help each other to make each other better.
Word
but that
up.
comes even with being aligned with the right frequency. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So to all my big time people that are into the shit that I'm into, I know I'm not supposed to be drinking, but I'm ignorant a little bit still, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
It's
so just
all
the
good,
fact
man.
that you judging me, your frequency just lowered.
You at where you at in your journey.
Yeah,
you know
yo.
You can't take that away from nobody. You know
So
what I'm saying?
which one you listen to the most? Like which one does it for you?
Man,
Which frequency?
There's 528.
Word up.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Then there's you know,
Say it.
I
Come
also
on.
listen to a low frequency.
Yep.
You know,
Say it.
I'm what is it? 715, I think.
750. That's a higher one. 715 is a higher one. But
I also I do listen to 715.
yeah.
You know, because that's a money manifestation.
Word up.
Yep. That's a part of money manifestation. And then there is 812. And then what's the other one?
There's two of them. You better say them.
There's just so many. But
there's a few of them.
Sometimes when I'm just in my zone like that, I just go through them. It's not that I'm looking at what actual is on the dial, but
okay.
I am looking to internalize. You know
See, I fuck with you
and understand the overstand. You feel me?
Word up. So I love that you said that because, like I said, Nipsey is my favorite artist of all time. You can put a track on. I ain't gonna know the name of it, but I'm gonna know every lyric. You feel me? So that's even dope that you said that. Cause I was hoping that you said 963 or 432.
I was gonna say 4. Well, I thought
432. That one is different. 528. That's my number one.
Yeah.
But that 432, that one does something. That one does something to you, yo.
Right.
That one, like, if you really in tune with yourself and you really in tune with your higher power, not the one everybody else believe in.
Right.
I'm talking about yours. And I get a lot of shit for this. Okay? Because I really do believe that I am a God. I really do believe that you're a God. I really do believe that depending on how strong you are and how spiritual you are, I really do believe that you can set the tone in a room and have people gravitate towards your energy.
Yes.
And I get a lot of bullshit for that. There's only one God. There's only one God. Okay, yeah, you're 1,000% right.
We're made in His
There's
image.
only one God. But where you think we came from?
Yeah, we are made in that image. So we would be speaking less of ourselves if we didn't think highly of ourselves.
That's what I be trying to dude. Okay, you came from your mom and you came from your dad. You got your mama ears and your daddy nose, and you gonna sit here and say you not them?
Right.
That's how I feel about my God.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He looked just like me.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, he's called what? The Father. Who do you resemble? Your father. Man,
exactly.
Look. Now I need to drink more because I'm sober. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm ignorant. I'm sorry.
Nah, but you spitting that realism, you know what I'm saying? And that's church again, you know what I mean? Straight up. I mean, it don't get no more realer than that. And a lot more people are turned a blind eye to hearing someone else's point of view, you know what I'm saying, and being able to look into that for themselves. Because that's just going to really grow them. Either it's going to grow their mind or it's going to grow them as a person.
Word. Fuck, yo. I swear, you doing it, yo. Because exactly what you just said, right? Exactly what you just said. If I was to put it in a nutshell, everybody listens to respond.
True.
Nobody listens to learn. And that's what sets me and everybody that think like me apart from everybody else. Would we like to be with y'all? Yeah. But again, the frequency's off. You feel me? Like, for now, at least.
My logic goes like this to that. If you're just listening to always respond, are you truly just listening?
You can't listen when you're talking, motherfuckers.
You know, and that goes in part.
Shit.
That goes in the part that sometimes having a conversation with someone. You know, I see conversations nowadays where someone's always trying to top someone in the conversation.
Yeah, the one up. Yeah,
it's weird to see. You know, it's just like, all right, you know, that's how conversations go these days. But that's not communicating effectively. You know.
Honestly, it'd be hurting me sometimes because I literally okay, so I'll have a full-blown conversation with somebody, right? And it'll just be me listening for the most part. It'll be me listening to their problems. And I'll listen to them have the same conversation. They're literally going in circles. They will answer their own questions to their own problems, but they don't even realize it because they too busy fucking talking and they ain't listening to themselves.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, you know, again, sometimes you just have to slow individuals down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you slow them down for a second, and because you care, because the care is there. You know, you just slow them down for a second and just be like, yo, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to just kind of like soothe those individuals, you know what I'm saying? Because they already have the solution to their problem. And once they, you know, even slow down what it is that they're saying, that they understand that in a different light, you know. And how
rewarding is that to you? Because I promise, like,
I mean, it's not really rewarding to me because it's them and they have the solution already.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not really like it's a reward. It's just it's enlightening. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes you take a look at self. You know what I'm saying? Really, it makes you take a look at self.
Hey, real quick, on some real shit, I'm not where he's at. Because whenever people tell me they shit and they find like, damn, you know what? I should have just did that the whole time. Hey, man, thank you for that. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I did that. You know, because you know what I mean? It's like, and I didn't do. I made a lasting and impacting impression on somebody.
That's good.
And I didn't say shit.
Right. But it was still a positive experience for that person. So
right.
Don't discredit it. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like that's not a gratitude of self. That's a gratitude of being self, but at the same time having an open spirit to still be able to give. You know what I mean? But they had it the whole time at the same time.
Cut growner to me, yo. I love this shit. I found my big brother out here. Shit. Because I might, honestly though, like, because I might still be in that, I don't know, fucking, not instant gratification, but maybe like, I want my props too bad. I don't fucking know, yo. I don't know.
I'm not gonna front. There's been times where I've wanted my props, yeah, and I've definitely expressed that. However, it wasn't in any kind of like malicious with any kind of, you know what I'm saying, malicious thing behind it or anything like that. You know, it was just if we got a project going, or something like that, you got a project going, and I'm involved in the project, and we're all promoting for the project, and in the world of reposting, if you're on a project with a group of individuals, everyone in that project should be reposting.
Right.
And
reposting is the key word.
But not just reposting, but reposting each other's posts, because that's how it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's part of the algorithm.
Word up.
And that's how you have other people when they're just looking for certain things to view. I guess now you can view stories as well. So, it all rolls into the marketing and the push of the project.
Word up.
So don't discredit or and not include all working portions of the project, and I'm a big believer in that, especially now that we are in the digital age, so, and then when it comes down to the credits, give credit to where credit is due.
Word up.
You know what I mean?
I live by that.
And don't just try to leave anybody out, because it's independent. Just like this podcast, you're independent, but now that I'm on your show, I'm promoting.
Word up.
On the story.
Hell yeah.
X, Y, and Z. Not just my episode. The individuals I know, they episode.
That's
a random
love.
episode that I've tuned into. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's about. And again, that's about building that community. You know what I mean?
Okay, so again, you just helping me with my shit right now. So so one of this dude's damn near he's family. He's family of the show. He's family of the household. He's been holding me down since I met him. So I gotta give a special shout out. I did my honorary shout out, Jalen. I ain't take this. You got it. But let me start with this. Are you open to doing another podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, boom. Pulsing motherfucking media. That dude he's fucking my brother in the comedy scene.
That's right.
Also the podcasting world. Like, I want to say 99% of the time I check his stories, it's him promoting other people. And he's based out of Goleta.
Okay.
So Goleta, Santa Barbara, and then he lives in Oxnard now.
Yeah.
But that's all he does.
Really?
That's all he does. Like, I mean, of course he's gonna put his shit, but I've met a few people, you know what I mean? D-Flows, you know what I mean? Misrestricted. I've met and was introduced, got to know people just off of him, but like, hey, nah, fuck what I'm talking about. Go hear what he or she has to say. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, as far as I'm concerned, bitch, get him on here. Hey, get him on. Pulsing Media, get him on. Nah, for real though, he's a pretty solid dude, yo. He's all about supporting. He's Mexican cat. He drive a Lincoln, you know what I mean? Old school low riders, all that shit. Dayton's on this shit. I fuck with him even more.
That's
you know what I mean? So
keeping it 90s.
All that. And he young. He what? 26, 27.
Oh shit. Okay.
But
young cat.
Now I would love for y'all to get together, because this is the kind of vibe that he a little nasty. My boy a little freaky. You know what I mean? But for sure, like he's always trying to put on all the time, yo.
All right, that's a bet.
All right, let's get into some producer engineer type shit.
All right, let's go.
Fruity Loops or Logic? Is it called Logic?
Yeah,
Logic.
Native.
I fucking knew it. How the fuck did I know? How did I know it? I knew he was gonna say that.
I got a deep love for FL though, because that's where I pretty much got my start was FL and beat machines, MPCs. You know, from Alesis to you name it. I was trying to learn it and figure it out. You know, what is it? Man, I just thought of it, but yeah, even the old school, you know, the T1000s and stuff like that.
I see. I've been look. Hey, those are coming back.
Yeah,
those are coming back strong.
Folks have been seeing Manny Fresh. You know
those have been coming back, yo. I've been seeing those. You talking about the The mixers?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
those have
Where
been
it's the
coming back
dual-
like crazy.
Dual mixer and pattern sequencers. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm into all that. Emu. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
That's another piece of machinery that I first saw and had to understand it. You know where. Yeah, and even the cartridge Yamaha, I don't understand that.
Old fucking school.
Yeah.
Old school right there. What?
You know, and then turning all these analog sounds to pretty much digital stereo. That's all it was.
That's
wasn't
crazy. I got
digital,
an adapter for that shit too.
I got
yo.
an adapter.
I got one. I got
Now
one.
you got an
Yeah, I
adapter.
got one.
We
'Cause-
come from a time you had to hold on to them things.
Yeah,
It
yo,
wasn't-
you got to get those converters. Hell yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Fucking that shit. See, you know what I'm saying? It's always easier to speak when you know what you're speaking about.
For real.
Okay, so again, I ask questions because based off of my own experiences. When it comes to certain brands, I can hear different sound. I can hear the differences in the sound. I can hear the differences in the quality.
Yeah.
Fuck. See this? I wish that didn't happen. But show
I
me.
think maybe it's just because I have my.
No, it's honestly okay. So off
I have
camera,
my
we were
hand-
talking about loose ass connections.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's a loose connection.
Okay.
It's and I'm gonna show you because maybe you can help me out with that to
I got
get
you.
a more snug connection to where that shit don't happen. But and I'm gonna make this one simple because all the music nerds out there,
Yeah.
or whoever's not a music nerd, they don't know what the fuck we're talking about right now. They don't know. They don't even know what BPM means. So,
Hold on. Let's start it off like this. Okay. So, keep on asking me questions about my DAW system.
yes, sir.
I'm just saying we'll start referring to things maybe as the articulated name, like a DAW system.
Right.
Do you know what a DAW system?
No.
Okay, digital audio workstation. So you asked about my digital audio workstation. My frame of choice right now is native. Again, so I started with FL.
Right.
All right, so keep on going with the questions, and I'll try to think what the name is if I know.
Okay. Well, this was the easy one. All right. So when it
Yeah.
comes to sound, when it comes to quality, when it comes to maybe even the product itself, Pioneer or damn, what was the other one I was gonna say? Pioneer or Sony?
That's a tough one because both of them.
They're both legendary.
Yeah, they're both legendary, and both of them have you experience sound on a different level.
Right.
You know, because they both dabble with they both have Dolby. You know what I'm saying? Where Dolby components are implemented.
Right.
To where you can go from just mono sound to stereo
Yep.
to 7.3 if you want.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Full movie theater
Yeah,
mode.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, full movie
Wait, so they
theater.
both use Dolby? I did not know.
Yeah, well, both have the capability to be Dolby. I'll say that. To be Dolby quality.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so next one then.
That's it. And again, so once you get to that level, that would even take your music to another level.
Yeah, word. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's been some music where I mixed, or not that I mixed. There's been some music that I listened to that has been mixed, and when I plug it into the car,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about like you actually need an aux.
Yeah.
Why the left side? You know, why does the left side only have sound? You know what I mean? Like the whole left side of the card work, but the right side, I'm not getting nothing from the right side.
You didn't convert to stereo.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't bounce down your tracks or convert.
You still
know,
got the
so-
red, yellow, and white cable. My boy, what are we doing here?
Right.
HDMI or something, or go get you a converter. Go get a converter
Right.
so you can get your shit all around. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little newer school.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bose or JBL?
Bose.
Thank
I'll do
you.
Bose.
Bose is way cleaner.
Bose. Yeah.
Bose is way cleaner.
Bose,
it's way easier on the ears.
Yeah. It's Bose will zero out your mid highs. You know, I've That's what I've heard with Bose. It'll zero out your mid highs to where you don't get too much. Like if you're using Bose in a live sound system, you won't get too much feedback. So Bose is, where it's at. In speaker systems in cars. I really like Bose systems in cars. It really gives that boom. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
You don't have to get a 12. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Because with Bose, this is what I've experienced with Bose. With Bose, you don't need that much trunk space to get that sound quality.
True.
As far as JBL, how do I put it for those so people understand? If you have a JBL system, you better either be using that shit or a trunk or an old ass Cadillac with a giant ass trunk. Like that's the only way that I could describe the shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I could see that aspect, but still, like, even both. There's some movie theaters and different things like that, and you can definitely tell when it's a Bose system. Aside from a lot of other speaker systems,
right?
From it being Sony, JBL, you could tell when you're getting that full. A lot of IMAX theaters, I'll say, I think have that Bose.
Now they nice for the Dolby, like you mentioned earlier.
With
they
the
nice for that.
With the Dolby, you know what I mean. So you're getting that movie experience like that, But again, JBL, they replicate a lot of good components very well, But again, there's just some things when you're mixing and key components. That's just like saying, would you get some Panasonics or some Beats? You know what I'm saying? So,
shit,
Panasonics, they hitting right now. You know what I'm saying? But
they are.
Yeah, they are.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I still want y'all sponsored, but I shied away from Panasonic, yo. And Beats, Beats.
Yeah.
Okay, for real. Okay, so now we having a conversation. Beats pissed me off.
They blew the competition out the water for at least 2 years.
Dre did that.
2-3 years, yeah.
Dre did that shit. Like, when I listened to my first pair of Beats, I was extremely underwhelmed, but I had to give props because if you're going to market something, that's how the fuck you do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're coming with that kind of sound with noise canceling, where's your competition going to lie at? Seriously. Where's your competition going to lie?
Nobody else is doing it. So you're 1,000% right.
I mean,
fuck,
and then then you're saying from a marketing standpoint, how many records that you know of where, you see on social media where they were promoting the beats before the beats were even a thing like that. He's in the studio with artists. They got the beats on. So they're listening to the quality of their music now through the beats. That even changed the game. That's
word.
Get a proper mix, have these certain elements in your mix. That even changed the game. Dre changed the game once, but then he came and changed it with headphones.
Did it again.
Yeah. That is.
Because I'm over here.
One of the richest producers ever in life to do it. Like, come on, bro.
See, and that's the part that I can't knock. Because he got that shit off.
Right.
But fuck, man, when I put them shits on, I was like, Dre, this ain't this ain't you, dog. This ain't you. But Skull Candy, they might be.
They were hot for.
They might be underrated, yo.
Yeah.
Cause even though it's like, what's the word? Like, it's like automated bass. It's not real bass. It's I don't know. Fuck, there's a word for it. But I got a pair of those Skull Candy Crushers. And them shits, it literally sound like you in the car, like with some beat in the back. Yeah, that shit's cool. Like, it's not real, because so I have some of those, and I also have some Bose headphones, and then I have some of the like the Samsung earbuds and shit. I love, like I said off the camera, I love sound.
Yeah.
And I love hearing what different fucking damn it. I love hearing what different brands can do with the sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like my dream headphone would be like, take the best qualities of each brand and mesh those all together. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
like Bose, to me, like Bose is just clean all around to me.
Right.
You know, Kenwood has been clean all around to me.
Yeah,
you
Kenwood
know what I
is
mean?
a good one too.
That's what I meant to ask. Pioneer or Kenwood, but
I go Kenwood.
I suffer from short-term memory loss. And shit.
It's all good. When I first started making beats, I had a stack. So I had Pioneers up top, Kenwoods on the bottom.
Okay. Okay, fuck it. If it works,
yeah, that's just what it was. And I had 4. So, speakers, loving sounds that is another interest of mine for sure. You know what I mean? Making sure the lows is right, but not just right, but crispy.
Yeah.
You want to hear that bass line.
It has to
you
mix
just don't
nice.
want to, I know a lot of folks is doing the distortion on their beats and stuff like that to bring out the punchiness, but that's where, again, the engineer comes in. He knows how to adjust those lows to get you that punchiness. You don't need to go just straight to the distortion for the immediate gratification to hear some grunge. If you want to bring a grunge out of a track, there's ways to do that again. So back to where I was, Pioneers and Kenwoods, those are great reference
fucking
speakers
legendary,
to start out with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For sure. Those are great reference speakers to start with. You know what I mean?
Okay. Off the rails a little bit.
All right.
Well, not really. We on the rails, but we're gonna have fun right now. First car that you had a system in. And what was the system? From the deck to the cables that you use to the RCAs that you use, like what was that about?
I had the first one that I bought. Well, okay, I got it.
yeah, baby. Hey, real quick though, quiz, man. Let's go.
Yeah. So there was a time where I was getting a little bit of money. Yeah, I mean, so I went in.
You spent bread on your first system?
No,
like bread? Oh,
I didn't spend bread. But I'm just saying, I was, collected a couple dollars, so I went and got the spaceship Crown Vic.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah. So,
Nope.
And what I did is I really didn't want too much beat in the trunk. I wanted it to be all on the interior.
Got it.
So I got me a custom box made for like my back. The back where the back speakers go.
Hold up. You had a custom trunk.
Well,
you got a custom box for the back?
I had a boy that made boxes. You know
got it,
what I'm saying?
okay.
And I was
but
like,
no, nonetheless.
Yeah,
no,
he built it.
Still custom.
It's still custom. So he built me a box, and I put 2 tins inside of this box and set it in my back window.
Fiberglass or wood?
It was wood.
Okay.
It was wood.
Yep.
So, and this thing was seamless too. What he did was...
Okay. Ports or no ports? I'm sorry. I'm nerding out right now.
He had 2 ports, and the 2 ports were on the side of where the
where the subs was.
The seats were, yeah.
So okay, got it. Yeah.
And the port was right next to it.
Got you. Okay.
By the seatbelt.
Got you.
That's where the ports were. So if you was sitting in the back seat, you was getting subbed.
Yeah,
out.
sorry.
Yeah, but
You doing all this?
Them 2 tins was working.
Yeah, hell
so,
yeah.
That's the first, if I could recollect. Yeah, that was the first time I ever did like the whole system in the car thing.
Hell yeah, man! I had some motherfucking crunches.
Yeah.
I had it was a special, you know what I mean? Because like actually a couple of the homies, actually the homie right here, shit, the
That's
homie,
right.
hey, JL Audio, don't forget about me, all right? JL Audio, right?
JL Audio.
All the homies, and he out there, he's in Irvine, he's in 949.
Okay.
Far, so all the homies, right? They all got their first systems from Jay at JL Audio.
Okay.
And he had a deal. It was I'm like as dope as my sounds are now. Shit. It was $250, right?
Damn.
And you got to remember this was fucking 10 plus years ago. I'm 34. This happened when I was 18.
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's a different time.
But yeah, and
250 was serious.
Also, that was different prices too.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying.
it was 212s. with a box and an amp that came with it.
Okay.
So the whole
bass box to gauge.
no, like the box to put the subs in.
Yeah, okay.
All of that shit. You got the box, you got the subs, and you get an amp for $250.
Yeah.
Now to install was different, you know. And then you know, fucking 8 gauge, 4 gauge, 0 gauge. I went with the 0 gauges. I didn't know better. I shouldn't. I probably should have went with some 12s.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing with 0 gauge wires on a $250 bundle deal?
For real.
You know what I mean? So
definitely need to get some. You know, if you're trying to run that circuit, run it the right way.
Yeah, man. I was thumping though for a little bit. You know what I mean? I was thumping. You know what I mean? And then of course, like as you get older, you start to. Well, I don't even want to say older. I just want to say like once you get more experience with sound, once you start actually being in studios and start seeing their equipment, and I literally had people come to me like, "Hey, come here, listen to this, and then listen to yours."
Yeah.
And then maybe like 3 tracks later, I want to get what you got. Okay, you spent $250, right? Hell yeah, man, $250. All right. This is a $3,500 system. You got to get your weight up. So all that did for me was get my hustle up. You know what I mean? Because like it was a competition, you know, but it was friendly competition because at the same time the homies was like, you can ride with us, but we're going to leave your car at home and you're going to get in with us. Yeah. Because when it's time to beat down the block, we're going to beat the block down. And you got beat, but it's not beating shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Shit now I got like some competition shit in my Charger. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't playing.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now I got.
Don't ask me to pull up. You gonna hear me 2 blocks away.
Yeah. Like the windows getting broken. You know what I mean? Like my mom couldn't stand when her baby come to visit her son because the neighbors is all outside. It turned into a show when I went out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like long story short, I got anywhere from 10 to 15,000 watts, and that's just on the low end.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? Ooh. Like right now, okay, so I got.
What about interior? What you running? Interior.
We getting there. So I got 2 12s in the back, right? I have. I think I have 4 6x4s, and then I have 2 tweeters. I have 2 tweeters. And everything is digital design and kicker.
Okay.
The deck is, I think the deck is also, it's Pioneer. The deck's Pioneer. But in total, there's 2, 4, 6. I have an 8 speaker setup. And that's even like 8 speakers, you know, it's for a car, you know, But
what kind of amp is you pushing?
I got a digital. No, I have a DS18 amp, and it's a mono block.
Oh, okay.
And it's either
state.
Yeah. No, cause Softgate they go. But this brand it's a DS18. That's the brand of it.
Okay.
It's a mono block, 0 gauge all around. And I think I can't remember if it's a 10,000 or a 15,000. I have to look at it because I haven't been in my car in a while. But where people also get confused is everybody talks about, oh yeah, high watt or high amps. I got this much watts. You can have a 20,000 watt amp, but if your RMS is at 1,500, you ain't doing shit.
You gonna keep frying your.
All your fuses is gone.
All your fuses.
You know what I'm saying? Like
the fuses.
So my RMS, it's the RMS is at least half. My RMS is at least half of what my watts are.
750.
So but the 12s that I have, they are digital designs, and those are what 4,000 watts a piece.
Yeah.
At 2,500 RMSs.
Okay.
Like some competition shit. So like I'm literally shaking the floor. Like
right.
And that
you got
system,
gorillas in the trunk.
Yeah. And that shit, and like And it's in a Charger. So the Charger, those aren't known for a lot of trunk space.
Yeah.
If I put that shit in the Expedition or Tahoe,
oh man,
it's wrap. Like hair is fucking
something
flying.
with a back cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
like an open back cap.
Word.
That's like a box in itself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. The car is a box itself. Like my dream sub is I've always wanted a Solo X.
Solo X.
I always wanted that square 18 by Kicker.
Oh, okay.
It's a square 18
I know what
inch.
you're talking about
It's pretty much an 18-inch L7.
Yeah. Okay.
And at one point, them L7s, I used to have some L7s. Everybody had L7s. You know what I mean?
I've seen folks with the dual cube. You know what I'm saying? And that slaps pretty hard. And it kind of saves you space because you got the dual cubes. So you got space in your trunk.
Them L7s is fucking. The L7s are legendary right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, music nerds. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. The girls, all the women done tuned off to the pod.
Turned it off.
Like, man, I don't want to hear this shit, man. Okay, so as an engineer, right?
Uh-huh.
How does it feel when a Gen X kid comes with his iPhone and produces somewhat of the same quality or even the same music as you? Cause I'd be fine. I'm an old school hater ass nigga. Like
It's a good teaching moment. My niece, she actually, that's her method. And I believe that she freestyles some of her songs. She just be going with, her feeling and how she's feeling at the time. And she be recording some really good stuff, but that's just kind of her method. So she uses that method to be able to understand where she wants to go with a certain song. I don't really downplay it too much. It's just once you play it on some quality speakers, you hear the distortion and you hear the popping, you hear the peaks. That's what I mean. Like, if you're going to really go after this craft and have the right people around you, that's just not pushing the button on you and you know what I'm saying, taking your money type stuff either. So that's her method. And then she comes... The time that I've recorded a few of her projects, she's come to me and been like, well, can you replicate this for this song? Or can you replicate this for this song? And I've done it a few times for her, you know what I mean? And been able to give her the sound that she was looking for when she was recording it through those apps and different things like that. But don't get me wrong, there's some people that are on those apps 12 hours out of the day and they've bought the mixer and bought all of the appropriate things, the compressors to go on their iPhone microphone to be able to sound to quality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's those folks as well. And they've learned a new craft. And again, not taking nothing from them, but hey, if they've been able to master it on here to where it sounds quality and sounds level to where it can be marketed the right way, my hat's off to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's the game. The game is to make things easier and better.
True.
Can't knock it all the way.
That's a part of the game. Yeah, that is a part of the game.
I seen those what is it? It's those you seen those little tiny ass Rode mics with the USB and they just plug it right into their phone.
Yep.
And they shit over here sounding better than my little shit right here.
Yeah. Well,
like,
see,
fuck.
there's also components behind the scenes. Like you have the Bluetooth and it sends the signal. So they have components like iRig. So then you put the Bluetooth component on the iRig straight into the computer. You can record live vocals all day that are at quality. It's plug it into a phone, plug it into a microphone, whatever.
This shit crazy how far the games came.
Oh yeah, and there's different ways. There's different components similar to iRig. There's many different ways. Some people just record it straight into the phone. They slide it through the mastering app. It takes out all the peaks, takes out all of this, adjusts the volume.
AI,
yeah.
Fucking
so
AI.
I was just saying, there's plenty of different ways. You know what I mean? Plenty of different ways.
Okay, so just with your ear, because I'm having a hard time with this question. because I don't have an answer for it yet. Versus, you're familiar with Versus.
Yeah.
Who would you put DJ Quick up against?
Corrupt.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Because when you listen, okay, so if you ever listen to like Quick's interviews, he can fucking nerd out like we are.
Oh yeah.
Like big time. That dude knows his shit straight.
Have you
up
been
and
to
down.
a DJ Quick concert lately? Yeah.
Not lately, no.
You know?
But I have been. Like him and Sugar Free, they used to come through Santa Ana a lot.
That's right. Yeah, DJ Quick, I've definitely even seen one of his live performances, and he's quick to jump on the sticks. He'll tell his DJ, hold up, jump on the sticks, and be doing renditions.
Yeah.
Like, put the downbeat on and just go at it. You know what I'm saying? It's about harnessing that vibe, and Quick is definitely one to be able to harness a vibe, bro. Like,
dude, there
for real.
Really is some real talent.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I learned that just by, okay, this who fucked me up. This is the last concert that I've been to, and he fucked me up, was Anderson .Paak.
Right.
This dude is singing and playing the drums and, hey, watch out, give me that. And he's like, what?
That's what I'm saying. The same kind of deal. He can harness a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. He can harness a vibe without a doubt. And he's even DJing right now. So so think about it. Like you harness when you're a DJ, you're the ultimate vibe harnesser.
You have to.
You know what I mean?
You have to. Hey, I'm Shaq. I'm sorry. Shaq. I respect the DJ shit you're doing, but if Quick in town, sorry. Hey, real quick though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. All right. Both our phones going off. Fuck it. This is a segment of the show. Phone check time. Let's see who bugging us, yo. Yeah. Phone check time. Damn, my fucking fingerprint sensor my sensor broke. Hey, Samsung, what's up with that? Oh, there you go. Oh shit, yeah, real quick though. So the song that I was playing earlier, right? It's called Stay With It. Featuring Trey 8.
Okay.
And Mohi. Or is that how you pronounce it? Mohi?
Mohit. I don't know.
This is no, wait. Sorry. Nope, that wasn't it. The song that I was playing, it was a promo beat. Excuse my ignoramus. I asked again. Fast Lane Chase. And Fast Lane Chase in the lab.
Yeah, Fast Lane Chase.
All right.
I think that's Bring the West Back.
Fuck it.
Yeah. The West Coast back. That's what it is. West Coast back.
Very important question. Are we cleared?
Yeah. We cleared.
Hell yeah, we cleared. Hey,
Shout
real
out
quick
Fast
though.
Lane Chase.
Hell yeah, we about to play.
Banks out there doing his thing. Oh, he got some bangers too.
This static can really piss me off.
He'd be a good artist to actually, bring onto the show as well. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, yo. No ads.
Like a gymnast, got my dick all in your bitch mouth like a dentist.
Oh.
Closed mouth don't get fed. That's what I heard.
Hey, little kids, get your asses in the room. Yeah.
No time for tussling, so a nigga stay busting, squeezing cannon like we're trying to get the last drop of must that I never underestimate niggas. I overtrust them, I'm running on E. These niggas got you gassed up. Run through
We cleared.
Running down Goose Master. Riding through the city, it's that Oxtown, baby. City of them hustlers, chopping blocks now, baby.
That's
You
the
ain't
series
heard.
of
I
years
got the
ago.
new Glock now, baby. New CO500 with the top down, baby. Used to ride ribs, ride stocks now, baby. Shots on the block, got the cops round lit up this white bitch. How a young nigga get his cash, make slow motion up the weed.
Man, look, y'all get it, yo. Y'all get
I'm
it.
speeding in the fast lane. Yeah.
Shit. Hey, I ain't gonna sway you, or you know what I mean. I ain't gonna. You don't gotta perform or nothing like that. But if there is a song that comes on, so I have my boy Paxson.
Yeah.
And I promise you, it goes back to how you were saying about like doing 8-bit tracks. You know what I mean? Having like a rock sound with some hip hop elements into it. This dude is the most well-rounded white boy I've ever came across in my life.
That's what's
this
up.
Dude's music. My uncle, he's Grammy nominated, and I told him, I was like, you have to go listen to him.
Okay.
My uncle lost a Grammy to Kanye. So
Wow.
Kanye, he gonna have to see me. Popularity contest, you know. Real quick though, man. Shout out to Verbal Threat. You know what I mean? MC Rapon, MC Cool Sphere.
That's right.
You know,
Yes, sir.
Jack Quiz over here. But my dude Paxton, he's actually out here in the 805. He
Okay.
lives in Ventura. This white boy's crazy, yo.
Paxton.
This white boy is fucking crazy. I need everyone to work with him.
Okay.
He's more so on the I don't know. Fuck that. The same way everybody keeps telling me, like, dude, you really got something going. No, you have some shit. You and him.
Does he have a budget to work with? You know, is he already working with some folks? Like,
He
what's going
ain't
on
working with
him?
no one. He does everything. He's a fucking. He's
Okay.
Russ times 10, if you ask me.
Oh wow. Okay.
And this ain't no, you're just supposed to say that. No, because a lot of my homeboys that make music, I'm sorry, but y'all niggas is trash. I still love you though. And we're still gonna get a beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You engineer, so you know you go, hey, this ain't it, homie. No, I can't say that about him.
All
This
right.
dude is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in time,
A lot of the people that I work with, I've been working with for a long time, and they have some have developed the art, and there is a large portion of them that have a gift. They have a gift, you know, and the 805 is definitely saturated with that, bro. You know, and you're doing a good thing here, and you know, I'm gonna send some folks this way, and there's even some folks that are
appreciate that.
You know, yeah, no problem. That are from out of town that have came here, and I don't think that they even fully understand how much artistry is in this area. You know, in these
Diamonds in
between
the
these
rough
805
are
lines.
everywhere,
Yes,
yo.
yes,
Everywhere.
bro. If diamonds are in the rough, this is Africa, bro.
Fucking, hey,
You know what I'm saying? I'ma say it like that.
myself.
If
That's
it's
real
diamonds
shit.
in the rough, this is Africa. Real shit.
Fuck, man. So yeah, I gotta make that happen. Like, I want to play some of his shit, but no. Nah, I love you, bro, but this ain't your shit. You want me to play this? We got another musician here, so you gonna have to wait. And Yaku is you know. But okay, so can you recall the biggest name that you've worked with in music?
There's a few that I've.
And I know that's a subjective for an individual like yourself.
Yeah.
I know that's a very subjective ass question. But
Uh,
let's talk more like numbers wise.
Okay,
you know
where
what
it
I
was
mean?
like production and they revenued off of it, I'll have to say Dizzy Wright. That's been out
Holy
of
shit,
Vegas.
where the fuck he been at?
He's
I
in
liked
Vegas.
him.
He's doing his thing.
He
He
had
had a
shit.
residency somewhere. You know, I mean, he's on social media. I peep him out on social media. But when he was getting his startup in Vegas, he was coming through to where I was doing my externship at. Shout out Triple P Records. I don't even know if
Triple P.
that company is still
See
around.
y'all, man.
But
I
they
hope
also
so.
had another artist. He went by the name Quadir Q. You know, and we had shrink wrap buses and all kind of stuff like that, like in the
Damn.
city. You know, niggas had chains and all that shit back then. You know, so but that group of folks, you know, did some good things. There's some producers, the prominent producers right now that are in Vegas that also wrote and did some production in that same studio. Hitman and also Cheddar Red, shout out those cats. You know, so I came up in production with those cats, and they've definitely made a name for themselves. They got big records, you know, with big name artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Hitman, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it was just an honor to be in that atmosphere at that time and to see where the music has taken them, you know what I'm saying, is just phenomenal, man. You know what I mean? For real.
Fuck, yo. Who would you love to work with? Dead or alive? Who would you love to work with?
I mean, there's so many.
I know.
You know, there's so many individuals that
I'm sorry, y'all. My questions be they be so cookie cutter, but I want to know.
Right. But
Shit.
I'm just saying there's so many, you know, and in music, once you know, in my side of the music, once you put out a record and they like, oh man, you know, I'm on that tempo. You know, that's my lane, that's my swag, that's my cadence. You know, all these kinds of things. It's like, you know, it would be phenomenal to work with anybody that has a fan base behind them, you know, and has made a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It would just be awesome. You know, right now it would be dope to work with Anderson .Paak. I said right now it'd be dope because he's from the 805.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
We actually came up together playing drums with each other in the same church.
Hell yeah.
You know, so that would be a dope experience to maybe do like a 3-song, you know,
like an EP or some shit.
You know, a little 3-song EP.
You know what? So
you know, that would be dope.
Shout, hey, Yaquiz, family of the show, Miss Alanette.
Yeah.
She is actually the reason why I got to kick it with Anderson .Paak.
All right.
So, my girl won tickets, right?
Pack House?
Yeah, she won tickets.
Right.
She either won them or somebody gave them to her. But we got in, right?
Yeah.
And you know they got the VIP section or whatever. You know, I'm over here. I'm looking at fucking Smokey Robinson, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know what I mean?
In Ventura County.
And this is the same mental as ain't shit past LA because I'm still in my small little world. Everything already happens out here. Ain't nothing happening nowhere else.
Right.
And I'm looking at fucking Smokey Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
No, please believe the folks that definitely got a couple more commas in their bank account. they know about Ventura County. This is a great vacation
Diamond
place,
rough.
you know, and there's a lot of 5-star resorts. There's different like luxury golf courses and different things like that in the area that, you know, are turned a blind eye to because they're just not in the forefront.
Yeah,
you know, so
they're not under the microscope.
Right.
Ventura County's not under the mic. I'm sorry. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but the 805 is not under the microscope that it should be. Everybody's so focused on LA.
Right. And it has some scenic gems out here. Definitely scenic gems.
Oh, that cross? Everybody talk about that cross?
Yeah.
I need to go visit that cross.
I've actually filmed a music video up at the cross.
Oh, word?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It came out pretty dope.
See? See what I'm talking about? But no, I got to kick it with Anderson .Paak, right? And Alanette, she runs into me. She's like, Julius, what the hell are you doing back here? You ain't got no wristband on. This is the Realquicctho Podcast. I'm supposed to be back here because I have watched.
Right, I'm media.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a part of the promo run now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Fucking The Breakfast Club, my ass. This is real quick though. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta come through me if you want to be seen.
Right.
But no, it was just. It also has. I firmly believe that it also has to do on how you carry yourself.
True.
If you. Number one, you got to act like you've been here before.
Oh, yeah.
You got to act like you've been here before. So when I had walked up, you know, what's up, King? You know, to the security guard. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, folks is in there. Have a nice night. And he just, you know, oh, yeah, no problem. Go right on up in there. So, and this was probably one of the best feelings that I've ever felt. Anderson .Paak, he has his arm around me. We're taking pictures. You know, my lady's there. Alanette's there. We're taking photos, right?
Right.
But there might have been like 2 or 3 people that came up to me and was like, hey, Realquicctho? And I'm just like, yeah. But my nigga, Anderson .Paak is right here.
Right.
And I was just like, I'm here to stay. I can't go nowhere after that.
I'll say this. It was probably taken in this kind of respect. Anderson .Paak is one of those hometown heroes. So they're making sure that they give you your flowers too.
Hell yeah.
And recognizing that, you know, you know, I'm more than sure Anderson Paak Pipe welcomed you. You know,
Hell
and
yeah.
gave you that hospitality. Like
Hell
that.
yeah.
So they were just, you know, recognizing you as well. You know, that's all. And that's what it is when you're in that organic local scene.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
they'll recognize you and, you know, come and say what's up to you. You know, and I've been in a situation or two where that same respect has been shared. And thank you to those people that have done that, you know, and taken the time to do that, you know, for real. It's appreciated.
For real, man. Because that shit's free.
For self too. Yeah, it's free. It's free too.
It's free to show love.
Yeah, it is.
But like, so probably like the 19-year-old me with the fly car, Lambo doors, Gucci interior, I would have been on a high horse. But no, like that, I can't even explain how humbling that shit was.
It humbles you at the same time. It does.
It's like fucking Anderson Paak is right here, but you guys are over here noticing me for what I do.
Right.
And I'm just like, yo, man. Like, what if you have to keep going?
Yeah.
Like even off camera, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you know this. Like in the beginning, it was like, fuck, he's here. I'm not ready. Goddamn kids, the dishes, floor ain't swept. But as we got closer to this moment, I got more happy. I got more excited because I really love doing this shit. And what makes it even better is that this is far from a bland conversation.
That's what's
because I've had some bland podcasts.
Yeah, yeah.
And as a host, you got to put the sauce in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
or re-edit it.
Yeah.
Hit him with the re-edit.
Yeah. That 30 seconds of pause, that awkward silence. I'm just going to go ahead and snip that out. You know what I mean? So, we slightly touched on the visual part of what you do. How did you get into that? And when did you become Houdini of the visual aspect? Because again, you help with the visuals here.
Yeah. So with the visual aspect, man, I had like this little camcorder back in the day.
Oh shit! What kind?
I don't even remember. Don't remember.
Even better.
Shout out my boy Mark Tut. Me and Mark Tut would just make movies. We would make.
Holy shit! No, we ain't gonna skip past that. Flex that again.
So yeah, me and the homie, there was a portion of time. I think it was a couple summers where we were just making movies. We made, I don't even remember, you know, but we would just make movies, and we would just be in there all afternoon. And then one time I pressed the menu button, and then there was the edit button.
Whole different world.
Yeah, you know, because I was wondering, I got all these clips now, you know, what do they just play them back to back? Because, you know, at that time you film stuff in order because you really don't know about location scouting and how it's going to fall in the schedule and all these kinds of things. So you just kind of film stuff in order. So, but now
I was in the AV club in high school.
Right. But now my movie's backwards because I done filmed the first scene first. But when you play it, it starts from the last thing that you filmed. You know what I mean? So you have to try to learn how to start editing and putting stuff together. And,
you are a true engineer.
So that's how it started. That's how the movie, you know, screenwriting and, you know, all that kind of stuff started.
So the reason why I asked that question too is because, again, you literally helped me with this set. You are the first guest that I've had with this new setup.
Really?
You're the first. That's why it took me extra long because if I would have had everything how it was, it would have been shit. We probably would have been on fucking 4 hours of potting, honestly.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then again, I can't stop apologizing to you because just shit be happening.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
It's
shit
all
be
good,
happening.
Man. You know, I'm definitely one. I'm in the craft so much to where it's like I've had to go to Radio Shack when there was one at
Word
one
up. Yep.
You know,
Last
I
second.
was the runner at one point in time going to get the parts.
Yep.
Like we talked about the 1/4 to 1/8 inch jack
Yep.
and converters and different things, having to find these specialty parts.
1,000.
So I just have a different kind of respect for the craft. AV, audio visual, that's what we mean when we say AV. So AV all the way. You know what I mean? It doesn't
AV all the way.
Yeah,
bro.
it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, so I just have a major and different kind of respect for it. It's definitely shown respect for me and what I've brought to the table with it. So I just respect the craft. I respect all those directors, all the way down to the writers, all the way down to the publicists and the marketing people, because in this so-called industry, you have to have a keen sense of all of these things. You know, you just can't say, "Oh, I want to do this." and
Yeah.
just think it's going in there. Nah.
Like I said,
you got a lot more homework to
gotta
do.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You
You
do.
know?
You definitely do. And I'm appreciative of you, man, because it seems like you're a hometown hero yourself, because you're getting into these exclusive places, you know, shedding light on what's going on, not just on the stage, but off the stage, you know, and you're just not rubbing elbows, but you're developing a connection, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's even a draw to bring more of a crowd to these organic driven places, you know what I'm saying? And that's commendable and respectable, and you doing your thing, man. You having the right people here
Thank
on
you,
your
man, for
podcast.
real.
And it is an honor to be a guest here today.
Thank you, man.
For real.
See,
Straight up, brother.
that's real shit.
Yeah.
That shit, you know what? That shit, if it just fucked me up again, because I've been in rooms where it's like, my ass is not supposed to be here. Okay,
Yeah,
like
but
even
you were
when-
supposed to be there.
Exactly. And I always say that, especially when I'm being filmed. Like,
Uh-huh.
yo, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm in the room with Denise Carter, one of the biggest comedians in the 805, and
Yeah.
I'm me. I just got here. Are you kidding me? I'm in the room with Bobby the comedian.
But you're on your path, man. That all comes, you know, within the journey. You know what I'm saying? And you on your journey. So don't take nothing negative away from it. That's just all
I
positive.
can't.
Yeah.
Because when I watch it, right? When I watch the footage back, like, man, your ass was definitely supposed to be there. Like, what? You was definitely supposed to be there. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like, you just like them. You in a room making motherfuckers laugh. Like, let's be honest. I'm a blind, goofy ass nigga with gap teeth. He look at his phone like this. He tall, but he's skinny. He cute, but he ugly. You know what I mean? Like, what is this dude? Like, this motherfucker is blind as hell, but got a charger on dubs with that fucking. It's a SRT8
Oh, man.
with one of the most banging systems. Like, he
That's
shouldn't
right.
even be driving. I
You
am the
screaming up
epitome.
block, huh?
Yeah, like
That's right.
I'm a real hood nigga from Orange County.
Yeah. Statistics is,
You know what I mean? Hey,
is in question right now.
opposites attract. That's all. Opposites.
that, I
I
heard
have
that.
a blue angel hat on. Like,
Right.
What are we doing here? I have a blue angel hat on, and well, you know, that's a life that we ain't gonna get into all that because hey, yak quiz.
Yeah, quiz. Yeah, you know,
Shit, man.
it's kind of trending right now. But the Dodger blue Laker championship hat, I think I was
Oh,
one of the
shit,
first
yeah.
ones to have that. The new era Dodger blue Laker championship hat. I got one of those. So don't feel bad. That's all I was saying.
Oh, this was on purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This was on purpose. Hey, look. As grown as I am, you know, I love my left side of the map.
Right.
But I got some family from the right side. You know,
yeah.
rules. But you know, we ain't doing that. That's another podcast.
I got some loved ones, but at the end of the day, it's about community.
Straight up, we all
Hey.
motherfuckers. Look, I'm talking. We all black.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay.
Everybody's been to a cookout. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? All of that. You know
This
what I'm
is
saying?
not
Done
the
hood
90s no
functions.
more.
Yeah.
You don't
So,
have to.
you know.
You don't have to keep fighting your baby mama uncle. Okay.
But I've definitely seen some situations
Shoot.
come together very lovely. And that is very commendable to see this day and age. You know, there's definitely still some nonsense happening, but, you know, we're still rising above that. You know, one day at a time. We still, you know, rising above that. You know, for real. And And I want to speak to commending that more than trying to push that to the background.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bring it to the foreground. People are coming together more. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody got their hood day and X, Y, and Z, but
Yep.
you know what? On those days that are not the hood day, I see folks at the barbecue together.
Yep.
And that's what I'm speaking to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that no fights, no arguments, no nothing. Keep on going strong with that. You know what I'm saying?
1000.
Keep on having those festivals. Not just that, get your paperwork right. Pull the funding from the city.
What? that
Yeah,
shit.
so
it can be done.
Yeah, keep building community. Keep doing those positive things.
So look, I'm gonna say, okay, so again, to all my people that really know what's up, I'm gonna say a lot without saying anything. So my hero Nipsey, and he said it the best. We need to reassess how we take disrespect. And that's just as black folks. Because the second we get disrespected, the first thing we ready to do is ride the fuck out.
Yeah. Ignorance.
When instead we should be like, you know what? The dude slapped my soda out of my hand. Is it really that serious? My people don't kill me, but for real, like, is it really that serious? He must be having a bad day. You know what I mean? You never know what the next person went through.
What did that in the example purpose? What was slapped out of your hands?
Like, let's say you had a soda in your hand.
Okay, the
You know
soda.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, my folks, they gonna kill me for this.
Yeah.
So if I had, this is a custom made. No, I don't want to use the custom. What can I use? Okay,
Your phone.
I'm gonna use my phone with a case on it. Dude having a bad day, slaps my shit out of my hand. Instantly, we packing them out, or
Yeah.
I'm packing them out. But, and again, I'm saying a lot without saying nothing. Nipsey, out of all people, Nipsey said, we need to reassess how we take disrespect.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not supposed to be listening to anything that nigga say, but we black and we grown, and it really is time to reassess how we take disrespect.
True.
When I'm gonna fuck around and catch a case over a motherfucker that, you know, he could have lost somebody that day. His car could have got towed. You know, he's just in blind rage. You know, and it's a slippery slope because it's like, that's something that you shouldn't just let happen.
Right.
But if you have something to lose, just pick your phone up, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna let you know what you did. I ain't gonna do nothing to you, but maybe you should be careful, because if you would have ran into somebody that used to be like me, you probably would have nothing to worry about ever again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's
there comes a certain point where you got to start reassessing even sometimes the people who you hanging around, you know. But I'll say this first off,
it's the hard
good
part.
that you said that. So this is a prime example. First time I was getting back on stage, I left the stage for a while, COVID and just being in
like
the stew working. Yeah. First time I'm about to be on stage, you know, I'm standing in the club, chilling, waiting, you know, peeping out the other artists that's there, saying what's up, you know, networking, different things like that. At this particular moment, I'm just standing on the wall listening to the artists that's going. And mind you now, I haven't hit the stage for a while. You know, I'm eager to get on the stage. You know, I got a fresh fit on, you know, all of that.
We outside again. Yeah, we outside again.
we finna set it down. So I'm chilling, and then this cat just kind of looks at me from the door, and as he's walking towards me, it gets kind of narrow in that area. You know, that's one factor. But it gets kind of narrow. There's people passing by both ways. But it just seemed like it was just an odd moment.
It was the energy.
Right.
Yep. It was that frequency.
So as he walked past me, stepped on my kicks. You know, and that's another one of those things. Somebody slap the phone out your hand or step on your kicks or something. But it's like, all right, I'm in a crowded place. There's a lot of artists here in the building, you know, all of these things. I don't know who his people are.
Yeah.
You don't know who my people are. All of this kind of things that in a negative situation could create chaos on another level that doesn't need to happen. You know, if one was to say something in an ill kind of way. You know what I mean? So my kicks got stepped on. It's just like,
what kind of kicks were they?
Forces, but
Okay.
they were like a force fusion. You know, they're like this canvas material.
No, not the
somewhere.
ones.
Huh?
It was the fusion with Jordans, because I had some fusions.
No, not the Jordan fusion.
Oh,
They're
okay.
a canvas fusion. So it's still like these kicks are almost like a one of a kind of shoe.
Yeah,
Just, you know,
nigga,
kind of
I
like
had
these
some
kicks.
fucking-
You know what I'm saying? If they, you know what I'm saying. So I'm into my shoes as well. You know what I'm saying. But that's all besides the point. I'm in this club. Dude steps on my kicks. So again, a couple things could go through my mind. Either I could flash on homie, you know what I'm saying, and take this to another level. I haven't gone up yet to perform. His people still haven't gone up yet to perform. And as a matter of fact, one person in his camp I actually rock with, he actually got on one of my tracks, you know, and that was one of the nights that I was, because I hadn't met this cat yet.
Word,
but
yeah.
So I had the opportunity to meet him at this function. If I just haul off and whoop
And just
old
bing,
dude
bing, boom,
out,
bow.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Opportunity
we
gone.
get at it, opportunities ended. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things could have went negative from me just not thinking with the same mind.
reacting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just reacting. So yeah, I agree with that 100%. We do need to start reassessing how fast we get angry and how we approach certain situations.
Now, you know what fucks me up about your answer even more?
What is that?
You don't even have kids. How am I supposed to take my little one to the bus if I'm locked up over beating a nigga up for slapping my phone? Like,
Right,
what?
right. That's true.
You know what I
That's true.
mean?
When-
And-
especially thinking about what it is that you have to lose, especially something like family.
That's the first thing I think about.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so value and success is another thing that is subjective. Okay.
Right.
Everybody, no, I can't say that. Maybe the majority, they value you on what you can do for them. When, I mean, I get it, I understand it, but I don't feel that that's all the way accurate. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I see what you mean. In those instances when collaborative energies are about, you know, you have to harness that energy in such a way, the correct way too. You know, it can't be a certain individual taking on a lot more of the responsibility if a collaborative effort has already been, you know, initiated. You know, so like I work with a lot of artists. Again, if they drop a song, I'm not gonna be one to be like, oh yeah, that's just another one of my songs. No, I'm helping with the marketing. I'm helping with the push. I'm gonna be there at the shows.
yeah, that's
I'm
your
gonna
name
be on
attached
stage.
to it still.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And even if not, even if it's one of my, because I have a lot of artists and stuff like that are my partners. If I see that they got a good thing going, they got drops, they got certain things on the line, then I'm off. That's in the rotation too.
Big time.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not limiting myself to just a one-sided angle from a collaborative effort, or even being in a collective. You know what I mean? I like to support. I support a lot of organic things that attract my interest. It's crazy because there's around the way from my crib a new cannabis shop open. So I went in there and they got some dope artwork on the wall. And
That's
I
the
walked
thing.
in there and I was like,
Yeah,
is
that's-
this an art gallery?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, he looked at me so puzzled. He was like, nah, it's a cannabis shop. And I was like, but it has the feel of an art gallery.
Yeah, that's
You
fly.
know what I'm saying? Like, so just going to this place to get, your recreational or your medicine or whatever it is, you're going to be able to absorb so much other culture before you even get through that door. And those are things that just draw my attention. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even about the tree. I saw the artwork on the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I got to stop and congratulate old boy for being able to open up what I thought was an art gallery, but it just happened to be a cannabis shop.
Look,
you know what I mean?
real quick though, that shit, fuck, man, you don't miss. So again, my favorite artist of all time, I was able to go to the shop while he was still alive, right? Opening day,
right?
When you outside, you know where you at.
Yeah.
But when you walk through that door, it was literally like a fucking portal. You would have thought you was on like Melrose or some shit.
Oh shit!
Everything, it was nice.
Yeah. Everything
like,
plushed
what?
out.
Yeah, and like, okay, so when you go to like Sunset or you go to like Fairfax and you go into the shops right there, right? They shit is just out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like their shit is just out. They're all like, just la about everything out there. It's all their shit is out. Nothing like when you go to a fucking Walmart and you go to the baby section, the Enfamil, you need a damn security guard to get the Enfamil out for you. It was not like, and he got, $100 t-shirts just out there. And that was some shit that you would only see on a Melrose or a Fairfax or a Sunset Boulevard.
Right.
And he was just, honestly, he kind of reset the standard. Like he raised the bar. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to call for store assistance to grab an 18 pack of Coronas. You know what I mean? This dude is in his hood where everything goes down and he has fucking $100 hats just out and about.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, dude. This shit's way more than inspiring and motivating.
That's inspiring to me in a few different ways. Because, when we talk about building community, you also have to put that trust back into the community.
Word up.
And that's putting the trust back into the community. This is my merchandise that I'm putting out here on display for X amount of dollars. And I'm trusting y'all to not try to come take from me.
Yeah.
Because I'm really going to give back to y'all in the long run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're building this culture together.
And like to trip out on that shit, he gave away a lot of shit for free.
That's what I'm talking about.
He gave away a bunch of shit for free. Like,
thank you for hosting.
You ain't got it, cuz? Take it, dog. Don't even trip. Crenshaw hoodie, not the crew neck. The Crenshaw hoodie.
Right.
I got the Crenshaw crew neck because I was outside for a little bit. You know what I mean? So I got the Crenshaw crew neck.
Damn, that's right.
But no, it's just the fact that he's willing to just reset the standard.
Yeah.
They could do the shit. Why can't we do the shit? They just think niggas is finna steal all the time. And he, like you said, he put faith in his community, and there was no drama that day.
No drama.
There was no drama that day. You know what I mean?
And most of the time, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? I've been down in that area a little bit, a couple times. I went up to the shop up the way to get a couple beef patties a few times, and it is.
Oh, you went to go get some food?
Oh yeah.
And
it definitely has.
We got a lot of.
It has a different. Right. It has a different feel from what has been talked about it once before, and I definitely feel that Nip brought that presence to that community. You know what I mean? For real, in a major way, and on so many different levels.
Yeah, for a minute that shit was a no flight zone.
Yeah,
especially where I'm from. Nope, don't do it. But now I'm able to have him on the pod.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know who my favorite artist is of all time. Who's your favorite artist? And it can be an artist. Again, artist is such a widespread word. It can be a fucking chef, painter, like who's your favorite artist of all time?
My favorite artist of all time.
I already know the answer, y'all. This dude, he's a king. I already know the answer. I already know.
I really don't have an all.
Yeah. What I tell you, motherfuckers?
I say my favorite. One of my favorite individuals of all time, if we're talking about music and widespread music, is my older brother. My older brother has just played a major role in, what I got
Respect.
going on. And it always seems like an apprenticeship when you have an older sibling.
Yeah, word up.
Not like you striving to be just like them, but an apprenticeship on work ethic, an apprenticeship on seeing how they get things accomplished, an apprenticeship on the way how they develop their relationships, and all of these kinds of things. So it's an ongoing apprenticeship that I have from my brother. I'll say that.
Okay. So I asked this question with all due respect. And I asked this question because I'm the oldest brother. I'm the big brother.
Okay.
How many of his mistakes did you learn from? And he didn't even know about it.
He really didn't let me see too many of his mistakes.
He's a real big brother.
So he's a real big brother. He didn't really let me see too many of his mistakes. And that's pretty fortunate. I guess I'm pretty fortunate in that aspect because he just showed me how to get things accomplished. And if you wanna drop records, drop records. Make sure that they tight. Make sure the sound is there. Make sure all of the elements that again need to be in the record to make this record go all the way. Make sure that they're implemented.
Deep.
And don't discount anything else, because the record could be complete. There still could be that one thing that makes all that magic lock in even more.
Deep.
And so those are the things that I've seen from my brother.
It's dope that you said that because the last thing I'm gonna do is let baby bro see me fuck.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
Because as an older brother, you leading like, don't fucking do that. Don't do this. Shut up. You talking to whose mom like that? That's my mom too, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
They're not allowed to see us fuck up. You're not allowed to see us fuck up.
Right.
Because what's gonna happen? It's gonna start a nasty ass effect. It was like, well, that nigga dropped the ball, so I can fucking drop the ball too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not everybody react to everybody the same. That's another thing that I kind of told you off mic. Everybody don't mix well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody does not mix well. Just because everybody has the same goal, the same mindset, are taking the same roads, the same path, don't mean that they want to drive in the same car together.
That's true.
God damn, that was a bar, yo.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
But no, I have, and I fucked up a lot. I probably fucked up the most. Between all my siblings, I might have fucked up the most. It's just the only difference is, number one, ain't nobody saw me fuck up because they can't, because there's other people that look up to you, so you can't really afford to fuck up, you know. But they gonna watch this, and I'm telling y'all, I fucked up a lot because they used.
You didn't fuck up. It's learning experiences.
Yeah,
you know
boom, straight up.
That's it. It was just learning experiences.
Straight up.
It's not about fucking up. You know what I'm saying? It's learning experiences. So if you didn't get the, I don't know, whatever it is that you were looking for, if you didn't maintain that, right, you got the lesson. You know what I'm saying? So you knew how to be able to go about it a better way next time. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Like, cause okay, so with that, I think what helped me with not fucking up was because I don't have an older brother. Like Nip was probably like the closest thing to an older brother to me. But as far as like, fuck, how do I just fucking say it? I grew up hood as fuck. My mom was active. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's active. She was.
That's
She
right.
she a grandma now. She a meemaw now. She a G
That's
mama
right.
now. So
G
she
mom.
ain't, she's not all that no more.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when she was, you know what I mean, like homegirls at the house. She had the homies at the house. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like motherfuckers is coming through, looking out, groceries, barbecues, all of that. Just looking out because, like I didn't understand then, but I understand now. The only time motherfuckers come through for you like that is if you put in work for them back in the day.
Right.
And I still got I got motherfuckers that owe me favors for life. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I learned from their mistakes. I learned from, like just my mom having homies around. I learned from their mistakes. And I've also learned through my OG's mistakes.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Definitely
I got
so.
homies still locked up. I got homies that just got out and they fucking 50 plus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I respect you, you know what I'm saying, because of who you are. I ain't doing the shit that you did though.
Right.
You
I mean,
feel me? Like,
every human being has to go through, individual lessons and stuff like that. So it's just, I've definitely had OGs, give me certain lessons and just about life in general and different principles of life and all this kinds of stuff. So, I mean, each one teach one.
Word up.
That's the community we come from. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, but don't shun away anyone. You know what I'm saying? Embrace them. You know
Word
what I'm
up,
saying?
yeah.
Because you don't know where that person's mind frame can go. You know what I'm saying? So they could again be that missing thing on that track that is just gonna make it rise to that level.
Up,
You
yo.
know what I'm saying? So you have to be adherent to that, and that's also what engulfs what Nip said. You have to start really reassessing, just getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Getting angry, because this could be the person you have the key and this person got the lock. You know what I'm
Word
saying?
up. Yep. And all
For
y'all
real.
got to do is put y'all heads together.
I'm saying,
Like, yo,
man.
I got an idea.
Right.
Shit, I got cameras. I don't know what to do with them, though.
Right.
Let me tell you what to do then.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then someone else has a script. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now you developing 10-minute episodes. You know what I'm saying? And now Netflix is, you know what I'm saying? You're able to make a call to Netflix. But see, if you were aggressive in the wrong situation, it's done. You never knew that person had that lock that your key was supposed to fit.
For
You know
real,
what I'm
yo.
saying? That key, everybody's talking about keys.
I got the keys, the keys.
You got the keys, but do you know what lock it go to?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what door that's gonna open for you in the right setting and in the right atmosphere, with you having discipline with yourself and respecting yourself and respecting the place where you're at and all of these different things. So it's lessons. It's lessons. It's not fucking up. It's lessons.
Yeah, it's not a loss if you learn from it. All right. Real quick though, man. We about to have some fun right now, yo. Cause hey, Yak Wiz, I could do this shit forever. Do you have a time limit or no?
I do have a studio session to get
What
to.
time? Phone check.
It really wasn't. I mean, I know they're there, so
They there right now?
yeah.
Holy shit. we could wrap it up, and this can easily be to be continued.
Yeah, we could.
But a big part of the blame was me being a fucking hour and a half setting up and shit. So
Yeah, we could do a part 2. That'd be actually pretty good. And off camera we'll talk about some things. But yeah, part 2.
word
I'm
up.
about
All right.
the part 2. Yeah.
So okay, plug yourself. Let everybody know where we can find you.
Yeah. Y'all can reach me at Houdini. Y'all can type that in any search engine.
It's HUE.
Yeah, HUEDEANIE. That's on any platform, from music platforms to social media platforms to Google to Yahoo, anything. It's HUEDEANIE. And peep me out, check me out. It's a vibe. Come on now.
Hey, y'all heard it. Okay, hold on. Hey, real quick though. Hold up. We're gonna exit out real quick to the first one.
Because the first one
I actually got an artist that's about to drop a music video.
Oh, yeah, please tell us, please.
Let's go ahead and play.
We're going to play it?
Yeah, Dat Boy West to play us out for right now. Dat Boy West, tell him. He's going to drop
TH
that.
or DA?
West.
How you spell that?
Oh, DA.
Yeah, DA. Okay. DA.
BOII.
B. Oh, shit. Okay. Nah, you ain't.
Yeah,
he should just pop up.
BOIIWES. And the song is Tell Him.
Check out.
You might need to type in Tell Him.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. My blind ass struggling. TELLEM?
Yes, sir.
Check out T. Who the fuck is T Jones? Tell him Dat Boy West. All right.
Yeah. Y'all check out Dat Boy West.
Yeah.
Tell him. You know what I'm saying? This drops, as a matter of fact, on our Oxnard day, 805 day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep him out.
Tell him one more time, don't play with him, he a real goon. Tell him one more time, if you got
My bad, drop out the black. That's my fault.
Tell him one more time, don't play with him, he a real goon. Tell him one more time, if you got an issue, we gon' up his tool.
Hey, let him know.
Hi, my name is Wes. I don't do the gang bang.
What?
All I chase is money and my pants are never hanging.
Me too.
I do what I do. Ain't nobody tell me different. Of course she's choosing me. She's gonna want somebody gifted. Know how to move. Don't get caught up in no distractions. Play your cards right. Don't trip. I'll be the last one laughing. Make the bread. Stack it up. Put it away. Don't feel rushed.
Yeah.
I feel stuck. I cannot trust. Pull yourself up out the mud. Tell her one more time. One more time.
Yeah, quiz around here.
Y'all quiz. You know
Yeah,
what
quiz.
it is. Yeah.
We celebrate all our people. We support all our people.
Yeah.
One more time. Tell her one more time.
If you hating, hit the gate, bitch. Yeah.
We don't need none of that up over
He
here.
gon' up his. Everybody screaming gang gang, but you don't see them around. Nobody wanna work for it, but they want the ground. I'm tired of the same
shit.
game, same game, same lane.
If you got mad off of that bar, you talking to your ass. Because I'm outside.
Y'all
Straight
capping,
through you. I'm outside with it, too.
If your man get loud, I'll smack him. If your booty big, I'm strapped.
This one is called Tell 'Em by Dat Boy West. Make sure you go stream this shit. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Put some fire emojis in the comments. I'm going to do it right now as I speak. I don't just be talking about it. Oh shit, comments are turned off. Never mind. I tried. Yeah.
Tell him one more time, don't play with him.
And this is a song you produced?
Yeah, I produced it.
Yeah.
Did the
One more
engineering.
time,
Did the
if you got an
production on
issue,
it.
we gon' up his tool.
So peep him out.
Yeah.
Dat Boy West from the 805. You know what I'm saying? Young cat, got a lot of talent.
Yeah, man. And on that note, this is my least favorite part of the show. I'm going to take a very slow sip just to keep him here. No, I'm just playing. I'm not that inconsiderate. I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here so you can get your studio session.
For sure.
Shit, I might pull up, nigga. I'm on.
Shit, let me get over there and see what's
God damn
going
it.
on, and then
Yeah, word up.
We gonna see what's happening.
Yeah, quiz.
I think we filming something today too. So.
Y'all filming?
Yeah, I work with a West Coast legend. I ain't gonna let it out the bag right now.
Hey,
but,
don't.
He's actually here in the city, and I'm one of the producers on his production team, and also one of the videographers and directors and stuff like that. So we
So y'all probably got some way more fire ass cameras than my shit.
Oh nah, we still do everything within budget. Is again, these individuals, they know what it is that they're doing, so we produce top quality. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, so on that note, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let him go do his shit because I am never one to knock a hustle. Yeah, quiz.
Right.
This has been another beautiful addition to the Realquicctho Podcast, and y'all already know how I get down. You
Yes,
can't
sir.
fall if you don't trip.
Hey,
Peace.
that's what's happening. Peace out.